You know, I walked in here today and it was such a welcoming environment coming right from the House chamber here tonight. It was very different and very wonderful to be among you today. And you know, I do teach for a living, but I have an easy job. I teach adults. And I think that that is easier, but I do understand what teachers go through every day and what makes you tick, what motivates you, because it motivates me too. I want to empower people, and I think that's what you want to do too. And when SB 6 came down last year, I thought to myself, how would I feel if I had to teach to a test and I had these kinds of strictures on what I was doing in the classroom, and I wouldn't like it. And so I know that you don't, and you have got to have the creativity, the room to do what you think is right for your students. And so I fought hard and you fought hard. And I will tell you that you should take with you, I think about this almost every day when it gets difficult at the legislature, because it gets difficult and it's a battle almost every day, that you won. You won with SB 6, and you should give yourself a hand for that. You, please do. If it hadn't been for your strong voice, your passion, your righteousness that you knew what the right thing to do was, we would not have won that battle. And what you've got to do now is to continue to be empowered. To appreciate teachers is one thing, but to know the power that you have every single day in the lives of your students is extremely important. And to know the power you have to take back what you deserve, what our society deserves, what Florida deserves. Please help us, and please continue to do that, because we can't do it without you. Critical thinking is something that some folks are afraid of. Questioning authority that you might teach to your students to really look at what they're learning is something that some people might be afraid of. And so you need to understand that. When I was, I'll tell you a story, a short one. When I was in my office last year, there were some teachers that were brought up to see me, about 6 of them. And they sat on the couch and around my room, and they were I could see they were stricken, didn't understand why these attacks were being made against them. And I thought, you wanna know what? If we could get them mad, which I think you are now ready to go, and you see that there's a battle ahead, I think that's the important part. We've crossed that Rubicon, and now we need to move on. And so I will continue to fight to make sure that you have the tools that you need, that you have the voice that you need in the legislature. I'll be your voice, Representative Williams will be your voice, Representative Dwight Bullard's here today, Senator Montford's here, but we also need you, and we need you to continue to do what you do every day for our students, and thank you so very much. We can't do anything without you. Education is gotta be our #1 priority, and allowing you to do what you think is the right thing in the classroom has got to be our #1 priority. And teachers make it all work. So thank you very much for having me up here today. Thank you.